Hello guys, welcome to my karaoke car. I'm gonna sing to you something relevant for this Christmas and something in tune with the vlog I'm doing right now. Okay, bear me. Pasko na sinta ko, hanap, hanap kita. Bakit magtatampot? Nilisan ako. Kung mawawala ka sa piling ko, sinta, paano ang Pasko inulila mo? Sayang sinta ang sinumpaan at patitingin ang tunay. Nais mo bang kalimutang ganap ang ating suyuan at kalak? Kung mawawala ka sa piling ko, sinta, paano ang Pasko inulila mo? Good evening, good morning, good day to everyone. Okay, sorry for that shaky. So I am out. It's the 23rd of December. Christmas is coming. And luckily I'm off for the next days. There's no work in dialysis. So like, yay! So I'm so happy. So I get to celebrate Christmas, although I'm alone. But I'm going to make the most out of it on this one. I would like to send out my holiday greeting to everyone. Merry Christmas. And well, what do you know? I'm in this assignment and I get the holiday off, which I haven't had for quite a long time already. And first things first, before the season ends or before the year ends, for Christmas we have to say our gratitude, our thanksgiving. Actually, I'm on my way home right now, but I just printed my timesheet so I get paid next week. It's already late. I still have 2 hours to drive on my way home, but I still need to prepare some things. You know, even I'm alone at home, I'd like to prepare some stuff like food for the Christmas celebration. I'm here now in my car. So, first things first, like I said, before this year end, what are the things that you are grateful of? That's the first question. First, like the opportunity to travel and work. That's one thing that I am grateful of, even though I have to give up one of my other job, but still I am blessed because I didn't realize that I needed some time to balance my life, you know, from work, from excessive working, like working every day was just becoming too much. I was just bearing it, and it was just getting too much already. and it wasn't really helping me. I'll close my door. Yeah, and getting into the travel opportunity also opened like so many things, new learnings, exposure, meeting new friends, meeting new people, finding new places like you see in my vlog. You know, I've been going to different places that I'm not able to do that when I was back then in my regular job. Like, I'm just stuck in there. So I haven't been into exploring many things around because I'm just so soaked into work, work, work. So this time I get to have the feeling and balance of work and being off. But then because I am away from home for so long, I have to clean up my house, and then most of the time I spend my time cleaning up my place or organizing my stuff, catching up with what I missed. That. But I love it. But I love spending time alone at home. So those are the things that I am grateful for. Comes with the opportunity to work. I am grateful for being able to provide. No, I signed up for a travel opportunity because I have a goal in place in my head. I have this certain goal to be able to pay off something and provide for my family, for my parents as a breadwinner. And I did. I was able to look at my music. Listen to my music. Okay, shut up. Okay. It helped me reach my goal. I am able to pay off what I was about needing to pay off. Still able to catch up on my finances. Being able to set aside a little bit. Yes. Which I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't try to get off of my comfort zone. See, there was a sacrifice, but I have to step outside of my comfort zone so that I would be able to attain my goals. And it did. Well, there are maybe hustles, traveling, driving, doing extra hours, waking earlier than the usual. Like I said, outside your comfort zones. No pain, no gain. That's it. Basically, that's it. But you have to weigh the benefits. And I did that. And it paid off. It paid me off. And it balanced. It balanced everything out. And I'm so thankful for God's guidance, for God's providence. And I know my parents were also praying with me for intercession, for guidance in decision-making stuff. And I am so much grateful, and I'm thankful to God for everything. Everything just came into place, in its proper place. And I am also thankful for the recovery, for the health. I've struggled also. If you were following me, guys, I have struggled also with physical issue. I needed to have a surgery. My appendectomy last August, and it was sudden, and I didn't know I was sick. And then coupled with that, my physical health was also somehow in challenge. My immunity was also challenged, coupled with being exposed to all the COVID and the stress and excessive hours of working. I had gastritis. And also fatigue, coupled with that. In simple terms, in the Filipino dialect, it's called napasmuhan. What happened before Thanksgiving. But look at now, with this other job, I am now able to spend holiday. I may not need to worry about not being able to work on a holiday season to get paid double pay, because I'm already paid for the travel that I'm doing right now. So it's a clean cut pay. So that's what you get. Um, I'm also thankful for the good health of my family. My mommy and daddy are doing well at home. They have been very good, very compliant with managing their home medication, maintenance medication. Finally, both of them are being good in monitoring their blood pressures and their diet, and they haven't been visiting the doctor frequently. I don't know. I think this COVID pandemic, like lockdown or restriction, somehow helped because they're not going out so much. My mom is not going out so much. My dad is not going out. Maybe that controlled their diet too. That helped, and also and all it also contributed to controlling expenses. I say. It works both ways. So, way laag, way gasto. That's it. So, it's a realization that sometimes we have to stay still and stay put. We're moving around excessively. That's causing stress, especially to the elderlies. Yeah, that's it. Those are the things that I am grateful for the health, for guidance, protection from being able, no, traveling, driving every day. No, it's no longer every day, but when I get to travel, when I have to drive, it's a long drive. It's early morning and late night, like this one. It's almost 9 in the evening, and I have to drive 2 hours to go home. And that's one thing. I hope you guys would also share what are the things you are grateful for this year, and we want to offer to God as a gratitude, an expression of praise and gratitude for all His goodness. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm so far happy with the outcome of what's been happening right now. Part 2 of my vlog. What is it? The second part of my vlog is something to share with you guys before I would drive home. Like I said earlier, I was sharing to you what are the things I am grateful for before the end of this year. What are the things that have come my way that I am thankful for, and I mentioned several things. Why did I all of a sudden think about this? Well, actually, guys, what triggered me to say all of these things is that there's been a lot of drama around as I am working and being in touch with people, different people every day. One thing is one of my patients tonight that I was trying to prepare for his peritoneal dialysis. Yeah, he was expressing sadness. He's an old guy expressing sadness, and I was preparing the machine at the side, but his primary nurse is with him at the bedside, and I couldn't help but hear everything because I was in the room, and he was expressing his sadness, and there he was like homesick, hoping that his family could call him. Imagine, an old guy. He fell at home. He fell before, broke his hip, and then he fell again. That's how fragile he is. He lives in a nursing home. And he just expressed and burst into tears in front of his nurse because he is so sad. It just breaks my heart, But these are facts. These are realities in life here in the US. He broke into his tears. He just wished that his kids would call him. He just wished that his suffering would end. Living that way, of course, you don't have a quality of life. You're in the hospital most of the time with people that you don't know, and you can't talk to them and express, when you're old and weak and sad, you are emotionally drawn to this. And I see this not only with this guy, but I've also seen this in many, many, many patients here. So what I can share to you is that this Christmas season, plus with the pandemic happening, before this pandemic happened, a lot of our elderlies are stuck in a nursing home. They're already sad. Even before Christmas, they're already sad and lonely. And all they wish is to hear from someone, from their loved one, even a simple phone call. But that is going to be very impossible now because of the COVID. No visitors, or visitors are restricted, and traveling is restricted. So families from other state, families who lives far away, can't come and visit their loved ones in the nursing home or in the hospital due to these travel restrictions. So it's sad. It's really sad. So guys, if you have someone, your elderly, your daddy, your mommy, your lola, your aunt, call them. Give them a call. It's so heartbreaking to hear them, see them really sad. And it just breaks my heart too. What can you do? You can only say words of comfort, but it's not enough. It's really not enough. See? Yeah, that's true. Back then I was sharing some emotional something emotional experience, that we may be thinking of holiday season, but some people are suffering from the COVID and just hoping to make it through another day or another after this holiday season. But some are not able to really make it. And I hope we all include them in our prayers, because you might be complaining you can't go out, you can go to the mall, you can do your usual activities, but there are people that are constrained to stay in the nursing home, people that are really constrained because they're sick in the hospital, and they're hopeless and helpless, and all we can do is offer prayers for them. The pandemic season is not getting any better yet, but we are still hopeful, and we are still trying to fight off of this, encouraging people to do what must be done, social distancing, masking, and everything. Yeah, it's so sad. It just breaks my heart. One thing too is that patient was told by his nurse, you can call your family anytime. That brought a little comfort to the guy. After the nurse left, I tried to cheer him up, the Filipino style of like making jokes and making those patients laugh a little bit with our silly jokes, and like, do you want me to dance for you just so that you can be happy, like anything like that, and just add some giggling laughter to our patients. It did work for a while, but then the loneliness is there. You cannot take away the loneliness from wanting to feel the presence of the family. Being alone is really depressing. He did make a call. His daughter-in-law answered the call and wasn't so receptive. Was a cold response, and then pushed him like, you can call the other siblings, you can call them, you can. That guy was just wanting a little moment to be able to talk to a family. was so sad. It was so sad. Then he also tried to call other family members' number. Nobody answered the call. I don't know what would be the story behind that, but looking at the picture at the old man trying to contact his family member, it's just heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. See, so please, if you have the chance to call your family member, do a FaceTime. It's not that hard. It's not that even hard to spend 20 minutes scanning on your Facebook, watching a video, a vlog, or even watching someone doing a TikTok, a silly TikTok. You can even spend time on that. Why not make a call to your family, to your loved ones? And that will make them happy for this season, you know? Oh my goodness. And another thing is that I lost a patient from the patient is a dialysis and he is affected with COVID, and sad to say, patient can't recover. Everything is going bad. Everything is like, complications are getting worse. The COVID is just getting into the system, and the patient is already a DNR, helpless in the ICU. And all I can see is that patient is holding the rosary on her hand, like I said, hoping. Family is still hopeful, wanting to do other measures if they can put a peg tube or everything like that, but this situation is really helpless. So let's be thankful if we are not able to contract COVID. That is something to be thankful for this year. Some patients doesn't have anyone. A patient of mine is still single but already like disabled and struggling with being a dialysis patient, coming in and out of the hospital because he gets sick very frequently, and bursted into tears and missing his mom, missing his family, but they're gone, they're dead ahead of him, and the loneliness too. You see, there are a lot of people, regardless of having a COVID or not, that are lonely. And loneliness is a vehicle to depression. And I hope we include them in our prayers too. They needed help. They needed encouragement. They needed emotional support. These people are just plainly very emotionally down. And let us try to remember, if we've forgotten to call our family, if we've forgotten to show gratitude to God, if we forgot to show kindness to others, remember what is this Christmas is about. It's not about buying gifts, having Noche Buena, having food on the table, but being able to show and express love to people. Let us remember that, and what is the essence of Christmas, and go back to the basic. So yeah, that's something that we have to look into on this season. This is really a different aura of Christmas for me. So call your family. Tawag na. I call my mom and dad every day. It's like they want my Facebook or my messenger be their CCTV camera. Even when I'm eating, they want to see me eating. Even if I'm trying to get my clothes on or doing private moment in the restroom. My mom would still want me on Messenger. So if you guys have done it seldom, or you have rarely called your family, make a call right now. Spend a little time, 20 minutes, 5 minutes is even okay. So thank you for watching. I hope this has brought a realization for you guys, a lesson for this season. My vlog for the travel vlog. And yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog over here because I'm getting too emotional right now, and I need to drive home. So thank you for listening, and I hope this has brought you like a realization for my vlog. Merry Christmas.